Hello YouTube. Now we're talking about the brutal counterings. Brutal countering is something that will make every manipulator be very annoyed and even in some cases to physically attack you. Now, if you're in a situation that you have no choice, you can do this, but I'm not responsible for the things that might happen to you, or you can cause severe injuries, psychological. If someone is really trying to humiliate you, mess around with you, you will have to be a bad boy sometimes. Adjust to the situation. Now, so many times you have seen a situation that manipulators go over and won't let you alone. You will have to give them a lesson so they stop doing anything to you. In real life, the situation is a little bit different. Manipulators are usually intellectually smarter, like to humiliate people, play games with them. I don't know, they're always more important, bigger victims, or never mind. I'll give you tips about the manipulators and what can you do. Now, my advice, listen to this carefully. Now, in many situations you have seen fat manipulators. These are mostly people that don't have great look of themselves, great high opinion of themselves. They're usually moderate or low opinion of themselves, so attack them. My advice, let's go. Granting. Granting is something that can always be used for them. Whatever they say, you just grant. You just grant and don't stop. They will very quickly be annoyed. Food tips. They're fat. You can mess around with them for food. For example, you can offer them bacon, you can give them a sausage in front of whole class, you can offer them a sweet, tell come on, say come on piggy and this kind of stuff. Okay, you can offer them chocolate, cake, you can always ask them for food, but granting is more annoying according to my opinion. Stomach tips. Their stomachs are usually very big. Give them a compliment for their stomach. Okay, you can say anything you like. Look at your stomach, it is bigger than a rhinoceros. Or bounce in your bulk when you will be roasted. This is a great counter for them. Squelching. Squelching is also a good choice to mess around with them, but go follow them and do that. Just follow them and do that. If they won't leave you alone, they will very quickly or they will physically attack you. They don't have any other choice. Mysterious manipulator. If manipulator is very mysterious, you have two choices. You can be annoyed every time, or you can try to use some social engineering to obtain some of their secrets. Many of them are having a lot of secrets. Now, if they are highly perverted or homosexuals, or if they are, if they have any secret that can be fatal for them, you can use it against them. First, be able to know the secret. Now, when this is counterattacking, you can even blackmail them. You can tell them, okay, I will not tell anybody this if you stop messing around with this, if you stop screwing around with me, and whatever. Now, attractive manipulator. This is usually a tricky one. Females are usually very attractive and they use their look to mess around with men, because men are weak to physical look. But no. You can cut every word she says. How to do this? For example, if you're beautiful, that doesn't have to mean that you are smart. You look like a goddess but you're stupid. Can't you use your stupid tricks on someone on lower level of evolution? Oh come on, you're so predictable. Or why you are lying? What do you think you are? You will never make me nervous, your skills are zero compared to mine. You're not worth enough to annoy me. Too bad your brain is too low. You can only raise your price by your physical look. Anything for raising price. Money. Anything can be vulgar and annoyed to them. Vulgar words can also be annoyed to them. Just blame them for money, for sex, for everything. Usually attractive manipulators don't like that, so they got used of a lot of attention. They like their attention. You just go follow them and mess around with them. I mean, you can ask how are they surviving, how are they earning their money. Believe me, there's something that is very, very, very hard for them, very hard hitting. False complimenting. You just say, for example, uh, if you want to false compliment them, my advice, every false compliment should be on their sexual look. For example, everything they do for sex. Just do this on false complimenting. If you're doing this, make sure that many people is here. That you tell it not when you're too alone, but in front of 10 people. At least 10 people. 5, 10 people. People have to hear that. They mostly don't want people to hear about them. They don't like to talk about them. People must hear that only in front of people. Charismatic manipulator. If someone is very popular in society, that is bad for you, because he can make people work for him, do things for him, whatever. You will have to be warned. You have to convince him that he is not smart enough to be so popular. Remember that his interpersonal intelligence is very, very strong. I will talk about intelligences in one of my following tutorials, but his intrapersonal intelligence is bad. This is your chance. Your intrapersonal, yourself. You are your chance. Find their weak spot and attack them. We all have a weak spot. All of us have a weak spot, remember. You just say, how someone stupid can be so popular? I don't even get why you're so popular. Maybe because there are so many junks in here. Whoa, you smoke some weed. Oh, I understand now, you're smoking weed, you're so cool guy, you don't have any goal in your life, you're a zero of a man. For example, why do you think that you are that important, or why do you think that your opinion is always the best? Or follow them, believe me, the best choice for them. Follow them, just say, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Just repeat them, but don't stop repeating, just repeat you're right. Whatever they say, you repeat you're right. Like you're a robot. This will surely annoy them. Now, this will be enough for the part 1. Now we will continue next time to the part 2.